Hey y'all, welcome back to Knitting in Our Jeans. I'm Liz.
I'm Carolyn.
And you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Two Liz for You, TOOLIZZFORYOU.
And I'm CPREDMOR on Ravelry and occasionally posting as Knitting in Our Jeans on Instagram. I posted nothing this weekend. We were that busy.
I was going to say I might post something. We'll see. I didn't take all that many photos, as is our typical, modus operandi. But I have a finished object, y'all.
Yes!
I finished my Killer Queen pullover. It is not blocked yet. I did wear it to Rhinebeck today, Sunday. But yeah, and I like it. It's really cute. It was a lot of fun. I think with blocking it'll lay really lovely, but
it'll be nice.
I just did not have time.
Get some of your spare stray ends in. But it's really pretty. I'm sitting next to it and it's really pretty. I'm wearing my breathing space, which I really adore. Mm-hmm. It's really comfortable. And I got compliments on it today. Mm-hmm. I wore my Miss Babs 2022 colorway MoMA both Thursday and Saturday. Mm-hmm. And got a lot of compliments on that, too. I don't know that I'll be making another one anytime soon. But I actually have more yarn for breathing spaces.
I was going to say, which you will hear about.
Yes. And what? I'm working on...
I also finished the main part of brioche mode. I don't have it upstairs with me right now, but hopefully I will have the edging picked up soon and can tell you, or I can show you it.
My knitting apparently has been stuffed into another bag. I think it's the black bag or something, which is downstairs. Anyway, I did get some work on the Christmas present. It looks like I can finish either the skirt or the sleeves this week, and then finish the remaining part the following week. So that's good. So that's my up-to-date on what I'm working on.
I was going to say, so what I'm working on below the camera here is actually something that I bought this weekend. So I don't know if you all will remember, but and I don't know if I shared it with you all.
It's a lot if I don't know.
I know. There was a sweater, dress, and cowl and duster combo that I saw online about a year, maybe 2 years ago. And I really like it. I don't want to didn't want to buy it in white, obviously. But it has sort of a slip stitch garter feel, so I figured that it would be decently easy to figure out an option. So what I did was, I've been trying to figure out whether or not it should be done in chunky or in worsted. So I picked up some chunky from Sassy Black Yarns in blueberry blue and purple, pewter purple, I think. And I'm doing a cowl. I cast on 140 stitches on size 11s, and then I went down to a size 10 for the rest of the pattern. And I'm doing essentially the Vellicore pattern. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm through a decent amount, actually, of the one color, so we'll see how far we get. And
it's
maybe
going fast.
Yeah. So as I'm working on it, I think I'm gonna want to go with worsted weight, which is good because I also have some of that to do a tester cowl with. I saw Jasmine Knitmore in the Neighborhood Fiber booth where I got the worsted, which you will see in a moment. And I was saying, well, I'm trying to figure out how to do this dress, yada yada. And I was like, you know what? But I could test it out by making cowls. And if I do a double loop cowl, theoretically that should fit around my tush.
Right.
So we can at least start there with numbers and such. So that's what we're doing. She also thought that that was a reasonable idea. I couldn't find the inspiration photo, so, you know, she was thinking it was a bit more fitted than it is.
It's very much an A-line.
Well, maybe not an A-line, but it's a
beach shift looking dress to me.
I think it's more of just a sack dress, kind of like just a flow, you know.
It hangs from your shoulders.
Yeah, hangs from your shoulders. I don't know that there will be much shaping in it. We'll see. Again, this is all new. I'm making something up, so we'll see what happens.
That's right.
So I am just working through now, you know, essentially finishing some yarn so that this can be done. But I think it's a cute little cow.
I think it's adorable. I like the colors a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
The colors are really nice. The yarn is really nice to work with. So that'll be nice. But I am thinking, now that I've done about 4 inches, that I probably want to do the dress in worsted.
Yes. Because I think it'll
have more drape.
Yeah. It'll ripple a little.
But yeah. So I guess we'll start with our weekend recap. Right. So we went up on Thursday. We did
we got up very early on Thursday.
Yes, we did setup with Untangled, and then
we got breakfast once we crossed the Mario
Cuomo Bridge.
So
the Tappan Zee.
That's right. But so it was early, and we filled up with gas.
Yes.
Didn't we? Yes. Because I like to know that I have a full tank.
Yes.
And I'm glad we did, because we were moving. We were on the move constantly after that. Yes. All right. So we got
up there Thursday. We did setup, and then we got to the Airbnb. Airbnb is great.
It was lovely.
We were able to order from a great little Japanese restaurant in Rhinebeck.
Of course, at night when she takes it, make a left, now make a right, now make a left, and I'm down this really sketchy alley, and then turn into the parking lot of this really nice restaurant. But what's in the dark and you haven't seen it, it looks really sketchy.
I take her to only the nicest of places. So then was Friday, which was Indie Untangled for us.
That's right.
It rained. But
it poured.
But it went well. The event went well.
It went well. It poured. We were in a horse event space.
Yeah.
Which is where we've been for the past 3 years.
Mm-hmm. 2. This is the 3rd year.
All right. Well, 3 years total. And the hard pack drains well. We had puddles, but we didn't have pools.
Yeah. So
no ponds or lakes.
And all of our vendors are on concrete.
Right. So it is handicapped accessible.
Yeah.
And even if somebody did have a pool, like where I was sitting for welcoming vendors, volunteers, and pre-orders, when it stopped raining, it drained away. So we had really good drainage, which was nice. We had really good food vendors. I picked up a
pizza,
but it's a wood-fired pizza. It was amazing. They make it right in front of you, your own personal pizza. It was so good.
They didn't have any gluten-free crusts, so I didn't get to have any. But they were able to make Moms without cheese, so that was awesome.
Yes, it was really good. I didn't ask for any meat on top of it, although I'm sure I could.
Yeah.
But it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. And I didn't try any of the... Oh, my nose is...
I was going to say, I had tacos, but the jerk chicken and pork, I heard, was really good. I also heard the mac and cheese was really good. I mean, I heard a whole bunch of good stuff about the food vendors.
Yeah, I did. I heard mac and cheese was really good too, but can't have cheese.
Yeah.
So.
But we did some buying as well as working.
We did. I think I went out about 2 o'clock when we had a bit of a lull. And I had looked at Saddle at lunchtime, and nothing really jumped out at me. So at 2 o'clock, I hit Horseshoe, and I made a killing. I went to Sassy Black Fibers. Hold on a minute.
Sassy Black Fibers or Sassy Black Yarns?
Yarn. And I picked up these 2 skeins of DK weight.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Fantastic Grapes Zebra. And this is for a toddler 3T sweater.
Nice.
For my great nephew for Christmas. So as soon as I finish his sister's dress, I will start on this. So this has a sweater to go into. I just have to go back in and look at what the sweater was that I was looking at. But I know it's in my library. So that's that.
And I got these from Sassy Black Yarns.
She was very fun. She's got very saturated colors.
Very saturated. I also was drawn to the zebra skeins, but this called to me. So it came home. And then you got stuff from Crafty Gamer Geek.
Yeah, it's Crafty Gamer Geek, not Gamer Gack. And what I got was yarn to make
another breathing space.
Whoops. So this will be the yoke. And then these are my stripes.
I got different color. He told me a different color was the show colorway.
Well,
interesting.
No, I didn't buy it because it was the show colorway.
No, I know. But it looks similar to the show colorway.
Well, whatever. I like the colors.
I know you like the colors.
Anyway, this is a breathing space for me.
Yep.
Yes.
I also got something from Crafty Gamer Geek. I got 2 skeins of Matriarch's Proxy in the merino alpaca nylon base. It'll be probably a top. We will see what it grows up to be, but it's a gray with some splotches of a purple and kind of an olive and a darker blacky blue. So it's very pretty.
This says lights go out. It doesn't
I know. So that's why
I don't know that it's the show color.
Okay.
And then I went to Plies and Hellhounds. I'm on her email list. So I had seen some of the colorways that she had been promoting during this week. And yes, I've got two. I've got 5. Yes. So this is this will be my 3rd breathing space. So this is this Never Trust a Prince Marie Cutie.
On Marie Cutie.
I think
it's, yeah.
Okay, so the base is Marie Cutie. This is Never Trust a Prince. And then I have 2 skeins of I Can't Go, I'm Haunted, Audrey.
And He Purred on Selkie.
Yeah, so these are going to be my stripes.
You have 3 different bases.
Well, that's fine. They were all together.
I just find it funny.
They were all together.
Okay.
And the colors are the same.
The colors all work, yeah.
And so these are going to be striped, and this is my yoke. I was really happy to buy from Plies and Hellhounds because I've wanted to buy from her for a while and didn't have a sweater in mind when I went to the booth. And there were so many choices that I'm glad I have something that's 3 color.
Good.
Because I really liked her colors. And so I thought it was a great show. So anyway, I made a killing at Horse Show this year. Previous years I've had killings at Saddle. So
you've had killings all over.
I have.
So as I showed you, I got from Sassy Black Yarns, Crafty Gamer Geek, and then I also got a skein of Lumity from Geektastic. This is a self-striping sock. And since I've been knitting a bunch of socks this year, thought it'd be good. And then I also got the colorway of the show, Witched with Frost, on the mohair silk lace.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
From Astor Fiber. From Astor. And then Knudsen Knits. Which
is new this year with us, right?
Yeah, which is new with Indy. So was Astor, I believe. I don't fully recall. but I got just a silver called Nickel. It's a mohair, and I thought it was just a very lovely skein. Then at Olive and Two Ewes,
oh, those are gorgeous.
This. I don't know what it's going to grow up to be just yet. But,
I like the colors.
Yeah, but it's 70% gray alpaca, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. So it's real soft.
And it's bend friendly, yes.
And bend friendly. Yeah, this was an unexpected purchase. And it's gorgeous. And then my last real, like, impulse situation that occurred was a mini sock set from Lambstring.
That's really pretty.
And I brought this and another one up to her that were very similar. First to ask if they were the same. She confirmed they were not. And the other one was to get some advice. And I was like, I want dark and moody library. And she told me this one. I was like, all right. I liked them both, but yeah. So I don't know what it's going to grow up to be yet. Like most of the things that I got at Indie, I don't know what it's going to grow up to be, but it's beautiful, and I'm excited to now own it. So that was Friday. Friday night we went to dinner.
Oh, do you want to talk about this?
Oh, and then we got the Indie Untangled bags. So the Indie Untangled bags, this is year 10 of Indie Untangled.
Mm-hmm.
Great logo this year. The bags all had zippers. It was awesome.
It's a great bag.
And then you have the
swag
stuff.
We didn't get the note cards.
No, we did not get the note cards. So there is a sample of soak, some stitch markers, and a stitch marker tin from 29 Bridges. The typical from 29 Bridges, it's the hexagonal stitch markers that I will show you in but a moment. It's these, the thin metal hexagonal ones. But they came in this great little tin.
Yeah, so you can carry them with you, not knock them out all over the place. Which is
awesome. Daedalus, who actually was at Rhinebeck, had gotten into Rhinebeck, but had already prepared the swag bag gave koozies, Daedalus spinning wheel koozies. Ruby and Roses have a crocheted rose to embroider or to add to any little project. It's a beautiful little.
They really are cute.
Knit crochet. It's crocheted, right? Yeah, that's crocheted.
That's crocheted.
Yeah, crocheted. And then we have some heritage wool collection made with love and sheep tags, which is from Indie Untangled. Indie Untangled in the new year is going to be doing a subscription box primarily around heritage wool.
Oh.
And American
what does that
made
mean?
American made wool as well as heritage breeds. Rabbit Row Yarns gave a piece of cedar wood to put
in your sweaters.
In your sweaters. It smells so good.
To keep those moth worms from eating your sweaters. Yeah. Mine is going in my sweater, one of my sweater drawers immediately.
Then we have a sheep and wool yarn farm. Sheep and wool. This is regular sheep and wool. Is it? I don't know. I can't remember. It looks like it's Yarn Farm Kingston code for some percentage off. Yarn Farm is in Kingston on West Strand Street. We didn't make it over, but maybe we'll go up and take a look. They also gave these little matchbooks of
nail files,
which are great.
Yes.
Then this is a Lucky Sweater, the clothing swap app with handmade, vintage, and slow fashion you love. And this is printed on, I think,
Recycle.
recycled or, oh no, planting guide. Put directly into dirt in a pot or in your garden. Soil should be firmed down after sowing, and seeds should not be more than 1/8 inch. This is seed paper.
Seed paper.
Cool.
We'll have to try that out.
So that's really cool. Then there is a little notebook with a pen and a little posty tabs from Murky Depths.
So handy to have with any project.
And then last but not least,
The best.
I mean, some people were like, well, why did we get these? You know, we knit socks. But who doesn't want Nitty City branded socks? Also,
I'm taking them.
Also, sometimes you just don't want to knit socks.
Right.
And it's nice to have a pair of socks that you didn't knit.
I know, it makes me smile.
So that was the swag bag. It was really great. And so that was Friday. Friday night, we went into Rhinebeck and had dinner at Smokehouse.
Yes.
Something
delicious.
It was so good.
Absolutely delicious. 4 out of the 5 of us had the sampler plate. Couldn't finish it.
No.
Brought it home, had lunch with it the next day, then had dinner with it the next day.
Yeah.
It was so
Smoky
good.
Rock Barbecue.
So good. I recommend it highly.
Yes.
If you could eat meat, it was delicious.
Yeah, it was really good.
Absolutely delicious.
Yeah. So then that comes to Saturday.
Saturday we were broken.
Yeah. we were tired.
And it was raining. So not only did it rain on Friday, but it was raining on Saturday. And I said, why don't we get up late and just get up when we get up? So we got up at 10. We had breakfast. We sat around for a little bit. Then we got into the hot tub that was at our Airbnb. And we were in there for half an hour.
Yeah.
What a difference. Suddenly I
Yeah.
could move again.
Mm-hmm.
So we got out of the tub, we had lunch, and then we wandered over to Sheep and Wool at about 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Well, people had started leaving. So we got a space at the Mulberry Street entrance, wandered right in, and it wasn't that crowded by 2 o'clock. So my plan was to wander all around, see what everybody had, and not buy anything until Sunday. I looked at the show colors by Miss Babs, decided I liked the darker one rather than the lighter one, and I ordered it online. So it will be arriving here at the house. One less thing to have to carry around. And I think that may be what I'm going to make the Froya out of. That makes sense. That this is that. That's what that is.
That's what that is. Yeah.
That's what that is. So this is a Froya by Lucien Tricot. And that's what I ordered Miss Babs for. Right now I have another yarn in there as a placeholder. But that's what I ordered. So that is that. Okay, so I can't show you that, but it's on order, and it's the darker show color.
Well, I can show you it.
Yes.
Because I bought it today. I didn't buy it Saturday. But this is Hillside Lupine. I keep on wanting to call it Mountain Laurel. Don't know why. So this is the darker colorway. There was a lighter colorway, and I bought that online. So Saturday, we saw the colorway.
I'm going to have one of these so I can get it the right thing in. Okay.
We saw it. I saw it knit up. I thought it would look really good with the lighter colorway in the new Lavagna Petrocelli pattern railroad pullover. So I went online to buy it in Big Silk because I really like Big Silk. It's boyfriend friendly and it is just a lovely yarn to work with. And it was sold out online in the lupine. And
there
so
was a lot of gnashing of teeth.
There was. I figured out my alternative. But then I was like, you know what? Hey, Ma, can we go to the fairgrounds for 9 o'clock?
And I said, sure. I'll set my alarm for 7:30.
We'll be out of the house by about 8:30, and
Yep.
we'll get over there. And we did.
We did.
And I got them. But I also have the lighter color coming in Big Silk. So that for me was Sunday. But Saturday, did you buy anything else on Saturday?
I bought nothing on Saturday.
So I bought 2 more skeins of Plied, the Pennsylvania Avenue worsted weight, in Nya, which I got 4 skeins of last year at Untangled. So this will be used possibly. I have to obviously swatch, but I would like to use this as the contrast color in a pressed flowers pullover. So I bought this, and then I also bought the
That's pretty.
Show Colorway by Neighborhood Fiber Co. So this is Mill Street, and it's in Studio Worsted, and I have 400 yards, and then I got also Lexington Market to do the second cowl, cowl tester for that dress. This I think will be really beautiful together.
I think it'll be great. I do think it's going to hang
I do
better.
think I think it'll be more wearable as a I think I'll wear it more
as worsted.
As a worsted, yeah.
Right.
So we'll see. But this was all Saturday. So then we get up today. We got out of the Airbnb. We got to Mulberry Gate. We were standing in line. We got scanned. We got stamped. And then we made our way. Well, first we made our way over to Building C so that I could get to Babs, which I did, and you saw. And then Mom went over to Into the World.
And I'm trying to get all of them.
And is trying to get all of her pieces together.
That's right.
While I make notes for the notes that go in the description.
Okay. Oh, this is for a puffed polo. All right. So I have, this is Into the World Twilight. And I have 4 skeins. I can get them out of my backpack. The backpack is my light camping backpack that I got from EMS, and it was a godsend. It really worked very well. So 4 skeins. I really like the teal color, and it's going into a puffed polo by Meiji KP.
Oh, by Meiji. I test for her. By the Finnish designer that I have tested for in the past.
So it's like a bicycle sweater.
Yeah.
With puffy sleeves. I've got a little bit extra in the yardage so I can make the sleeves longer. So that's that. The other thing, I got 2 other sweaters.
Okay.
Let me find my... Why is it doing this? Okay, back up. Ah, okay, projects. Oh, pixelated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find all the colors for the pixelated. There's 3 colors for the pixelated. I finally have them all here. All right, so I've got one of color 1, and this is 221B in Sherlock Holmes. 221 Baker Street.
And that's going to be the yoke and the collar. And
it's the collar, the cuffs, and the hem. And then these are the other 2 colors. One is
across your chest and one is across your stomach.
I can't find Atomic. So this
Yes.
is Atomic. And this is Succubus. And so those...
Maybe something like this?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Actually, I think the darker is going to go on the bottom. Like that. So it's going to pixelate that way. So that's the pixelated pullover. Then I got... What'd
you get this in? Is this DK?
No.
The pixelated pullover's in DK.
Well, I'm doing it in fingering.
Okay.
So, and then...
Okay.
I bought it. I'm going to do it.
I know. I just did not realize that.
I didn't either. She was busy.
Well, and you didn't... I didn't know what you wrote down. Okay.
I wrote down fingering.
Okay. Okay.
I can do it.
I know. Math is not hard.
Math is not hard. So then this, I think, this is also Into the World. This is DK, Dresden DK in Cherry Bomb. And I have 6 of these for the Dragon Lace Pullover. Come on. We saw this on a mannequin.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I really want that. And it was in my queue.
It was already in your queue.
Oh, I can hold this up. Yes, there. Can you see the dragon?
Sort of. Yeah, there we go.
There's the dragon.
There we go.
So even though I made a mistake with the pixelated, I will figure out the math.
Mm-hmm. We will figure out the math.
We'll figure out the math. And yes, that's all that I got. So I got 3 sweaters quantity from Into the World. And I was thrilled. Mm-hmm. I had spoken to them on Saturday saying, you are only the second place we've stopped at.
Yes.
Since we walked into Rhinebeck. I'm not buying anything right now. And they said, don't worry about it. You'll be back. And boy, was I back. So I was just thrilled. Thrilled. I wanted something. I like the idea of a 3-color sweater. And this way, because it allows me to really play with the colors of the dyers. So anyway, I'm going to play with this and we'll figure out the math.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, do you want to continue on with what we did?
Sure. So then, from there, we went and walked around. So we walked around the barns.
Yes.
At which point we went over to Barn 29. We moseyed our way over to Barn 29 because there were these giant skeins of specifically this colorway that Mom had seen the day before. And this is lace weight. It's lace weight, 72% wool, 28% rayon. And each one of these is 5,000 yards.
So, my idea is to make the dress called house dressing. Let me blow it up here.
Mm-hmm.
It has also been in my queue for a while. And it's supposed to be DK weight. Well, I've got 11,000 yards of this lace weight. I only need about 3,000 yards of DK. So my plan is to hold it triple. And it should be fine.
Yeah, that's about a DK.
Yeah.
What you don't see is I'm twisting three strands together. It's about a DK. And maybe a little less, but
I have for the bottom, which shows a city.
which we grabbed fingering weight. We didn't grab the worsted
don't worry
weight.
about it.
Okay. Is going to be in Plied, North Avenue, Poe.
Yeah. I think it looks great.
I'm really amused that we're both proposing to use Spinaway Farms. Oh, interesting. It has Spinaway Farm on the tag, but I had written down Wonders Mohair. Yeah, so Spinaway Farm. Oh, my tag came off. So Mom got this, and I got
gigantic skein.
And I got 3 skeins of an alpaca. That's this like purple, blue, and green to go with, to hopefully, obviously we're gonna swatch, to hopefully be the main color for the pressed flowers.
That looks great.
It looks a little weird, but I'm into it. Like, it looks weird in the best way. So, yeah.
Well, there is that color in this yarn.
A little bit, yeah.
Yes.
The green is where I'm a little iffy on it, but I think it'll be great. So, yeah. And this stuff is just amazing. The guy who dyes it up was great.
He was.
He was so funny. When Mom picked up the one skein, he was like, well, are you sure you don't need 2? I'm pretty sure there are 2 there, unless it was sold. I mean, it could have been sold. But it hadn't been. And then I came out with I found 2 of these. So these are 100% alpaca, and they are...
From Peru.
Yeah, 360 yards per 16 ounces. So it's a worsted. It's a worsted. So I've got 900 and I've got about 1,000 yards here. Got a little bit more than 1,000 yards. So that should work. We'll see what happens. But it's just so much fun. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you're supposed to go to Sheep and Wool for.
Yeah, I mean, he had cut his prices in half.
Yeah, he did. These were all half price from what they were listed at.
Maybe because of the rain.
But also, maybe that's also just his show special.
Maybe.
But yeah. So then we went through...
Well, we're in the Plied barn, or this is another barn? This is walking through the top floor? Was that the top floor?
No. CeCe is... No, they're in that other big barn. They're in the big barn over... I don't even know where my little... Here's my pamphlet. Where's my show program, y'all? Show program.
You.
It's CeCe. So I think it was barn number 31.
Okay.
Because I think that's the big barn. And CeCe is in 31. Yeah.
Okay. So I got 2 medium-sized skeins.
Yeah.
Of Monster Mash. This is fingering. And so I have 880 yards. I've got a little over 1,600 yards here to make, what's this called? Sweet Lace Sweater. I was on a kick with the bicycle look sweaters. So this is another one with big sleeves.
You just want big sleeves, I think.
Big sleeves, but the sleeves are lacy. Let's see if I can make it big enough so you can see the lace on the sleeve. There you go. So, I think that's 8 projects, but I'm not sure.
I can't.
Last year, all the yarn I bought was made up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my goal this year.
Okay, that's a good goal.
I think it's a great goal.
Sorry, I'm trying to do a formula here on my Google sheet because I like to keep track of things. Cool.
I just have my yarn on my desk here, and I'm just going to whittle it down. First we'll be finishing the dress. Then it will be doing the Sassy black yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just whittle it down from there.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
I'm excited.
I'm excited. It was a good show. It was a good year.
Show.
Great
show.
It was a great show.
And the weather didn't really negatively affect us. I mean,
we have heard about it significantly negatively affecting others, and we are sorry about that.
Sorry to hear that, and I'm sure there were people that stayed away from the New York sheep and wool because of the rain on Saturday. As I said, it turned out to our benefit because we got in at 2:00. We were able to walk around then and kind of know what was there.
Yeah.
So that we went back to the house. We started planning, and we did our buying in an hour and a half.
Yeah. But that's also because we had to get to the niece and nephew's birthday party this afternoon.
Yes.
In Connecticut. Which
As
was
expected,
pandemonium.
It was chaos, yes. And I was really glad that I'd reached the age that I could just sit back and go, oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
And each child who attended had at least one parent who stayed with them, and they were actively watching them, which was nice. One attending parent had a 5.5-month-old that she was holding. And this baby was so cute and very alert. Just kept staring at everything. You can see
Big
that
eyes.
all she wants to do
Big
is
eyes.
to get into everything, follow along after her bigger sister. So she was adorable, and she was giving me smiles.
That's good.
In fact, smiles so big that she dropped her pacifier on the floor.
I mean,
so we had to wipe it. We washed it off, and she got it back. But I had a lot of fun with the 5.5-month-old.
Good.
Yes. So the party was fun.
And we made it home.
Yes. There was traffic from...
Thank you for driving, Mom.
Mamaroneck.
Yeah.
Mamaroneck, we hit traffic, and we did not get gas until we got home.
Yeah.
And I'm watching this gas gauge drop and drop and drop.
It didn't drop exponent,
No, but I'm also seeing the red lines on the map grow larger and longer and everything else. And I was getting a little nervous.
Yeah.
Because my car dropped precipitously from a quarter of a tank to dead dry. But we were fine. We've gotten gas now so that Elizabeth can get herself home. And it was a good weekend. I hope that everyone who went this weekend had a good weekend. We really hoping you did.
But yeah.
Not very people said hi. Not very many people. I'm like alighting my words now. So if you were there and said hi to me, I just didn't hear you. I apologize.
But it was great to talk to the few of you who did.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just exhausted. It's a long week, or weekend.
But we had a great time.
And
we hope you did too.
Yeah.
And good luck with all the projects that you've planned. I'll keep you posted on all mine.
Yeah. But yeah. So we will talk to you all not next week.
Because I'm away.
Yep. But probably the week after.
Probably, yes.
All right. See y'all then.
Bye.
Bye.